First pitch is moments away here in Miami. Major League Baseball on the show starts now. First opened back in 2012, a look inside the mammoth Marlins Park in Miami. Today we wrap up this 4-game weekend series between the Cincinnati Reds and the Miami Marlins. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian welcoming you to another edition of Baseball on the Show. I'm joined by Eric Karros and Steve Lyons. And Eric, as we get set to finish off this 4-game set here today, let's check out what's happened so far.
Yeah, it hasn't been much of a series so far, at least as far as these fans here are concerned. They've seen their guys lose the first 3 games so far, so things are going to need to change quick, or else they're going to be looking at a 4-game sweep at home.
We'll hear plenty more from the guys moving forward, but before we do, let's take a look at the starting lineup for the visiting Cincinnati Reds, as their order will read like this. They'll match up against the fellow you see right here, the veteran right-hander Henderson Alvarez. Brandon Phillips will step to the plate now as we're ready to get this one underway. Now a ball hit pretty well to left, but this is going to wind up in the seats foul.
First pitch, 1-11.
And this one misses to Phillips. It's a ball and a strike. And we are in for a hot afternoon. 96 degrees at game time. Now this pitch sails up and in, and that leaves him muttering to himself. It's ball 2. Can't imagine guys like that too much.
Yeah, not too much indeed. You start getting into the danger area when it's up and in that high.
And this is going to be a foul ball. And this is sliced foul into the stands in right, out of play. Here comes a 2-2. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
And these long at-bats give you a good sense of what a guy's featuring here in the first inning.
And that misses, ball 4. So a good battle to begin the ball game today, but the leadoff man will reach first anyway.
Boy, what a dream start to the ball game. You make that starter out there throw a ton of pitches, and then you still wind up working out the walk.
Skip Schumacher will stand in now following that 7-pitch at-bat to begin the ball game.
If he was smart, he would have gotten a pretty good look at all 7 of those pitches from that on-deck circle.
On the move is Phillips, and this will be fouled away. On a swing, and he popped him up off to the left in foul territory. Brantley is out of the crouch, and he stays with it for route number 1. Runner holds it first with 1 away now, and with that, let's give you a look at the Miami D. It's brought to us by Majestic. If it happens in baseball, it happens in Majestic. Joey Votto will get his first opportunity here. Took an 0 for 4 in the victory last night. Now the first pitch. There goes the runner. Pitch swung on and missed the throw. And it's not in time. A stolen base for Phillips.
And later in the game, maybe you question this decision to run because you worry about taking the bat out of the hands of one of your best hitters. But here in a scoreless game, I doubt they're going to put him on. So that was a good job to take what's given to you.
And Votto's able to lay off that one as the count turns even to 1-1. Now for Phillips, he picks up stolen base number 7 so far on the year. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Short lead from second, now the pitch. In there, 2-2. Is that really the spot you want to be messing with here?
Shouldn't be. That's a danger zone if you ask me.
1 out and a runner on second base. Just did get a piece of that one, so he stays alive here. Now a look and a throw back to second, and the runner will get back standing. Ready with another 2-2. A ball hit hard to the left side. That's in there, base hit. And they won't risk it at third, so they're at the corners now with only 1 away.
Well, even when you keep him in the ballpark, he can be trouble. Here he's right on this pitch, and he smokes it into left field for a solid single.
Jay Bruce will get his first shot down, and he's seen that average climb a bit here recently thanks to what he's done over the course of these last 5 ball games. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Ball 2.
And now on 2-0, you can't just lay a fastball in there, or he could make this a 3-0 game before you know it.
And this one's hit on the ground, but foul. Pause, now the pitch. And this is low, but I don't think the runners will be able to move much here. And a good idea to hang close at first as he'll make it back easily. That's in there, and it'll run the count to full, 3-2. EK, where are you going now on 3-2?
I still got to work a corner. Not just going to throw it right down the middle and grab a strike. Can't be a giveaway pitch.
And he misses with it, ball 4, so that'll load the bases, and now he's really going to need to get a ground ball.
That's the second walk he's allowed here in the first inning, and I have a feeling if you ask his manager, he's going to say that that's way too many already. You can't go giving away base runners, or you're going to find yourself in a big hole early on.
Ryan Ludwig will stride in now. 2 hits for him, including a home run in last night's contest. First pitch to him. A called strike to the 35-year-old veteran. 0-1.
Yeah, definitely taken all the way. Not a bad idea with the bases loaded.
Bases are loaded here, 1 man out. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Now with 2 strikes, he can put the ground ball on the back burner and really go after the strikeout here.
And a swing and a miss as they caught him reaching that time, and there are 2 away.
Ooh, what a time to come up with your first strikeout of the ballgame. And now with 2 away, 1 more out, and you get out of this and strand a couple guys in scoring position.
Zach Cozart will get his first shot here. Couple of hits in 4 trips last night. And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. That's on the inside corner to put him behind here. 0-2.
Oh, it'd be a big letdown if they get nothing out of this. But they're a strike away from that coming true.
And that's swung on and fouled straight back. And a good 2-strike swing here as he's been fighting off some tough pitches, but the count will remain at 0-2. Struck him out, but he'll try for first on the drop 3rd strike. Tag applied by Brantley. He is out at the plate. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. We're back with more on a Sunday afternoon following this. A look there at the starting lineup for the host Marlins. They'll match it up against the big fella, as you see the numbers right there for the right-hander Matt Latos. Quickly a look now at the defensive alignment they'll face in this one. Christian Yelich will stand in to start things out, with his guys pretty fortunate to get out of that last half inning with the game still scoreless.
Yeah, they were able to dodge a bases-loaded situation. That could have gotten out of hand quickly, so maybe they can calm their guy down a bit by getting a couple runs here.
Swinging a hard hit ball down the line in right. And he is going to have extra bases here to start the home first. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
This is how you make life difficult for that pitcher out there. He's going to get to make 1 pitch from the windup and then go right into the stretch, because this is a bullet down the line. That's a great at-bat there as he gets him going with a first pitch double.
Justin Turner will stand in, getting the start here despite being out of the lineup last night. decent lead at second. Here's the pitch. And he takes a pitch that's ruled a strike at the knees. Pretty liberal strike zone there. It's 0-1. For Yelich, he reaches the 20 mark in doubles with that last two-bagger. Set up away with the changeup, but it's 1-1. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. And this is in the air to straightaway right. We'll see if it's enough to get that runner to third. And the runner, not tagging, will retreat to second base.
Batting third, right fielder.
Giancarlo Stanton will dig in now. 1 home run shy of 20 for the season so far. And that misses, ball 1. Runner at second here with 1 man out. Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch. And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. And a slider runs away from him there, and the count levels at 2-2.
Yeah, that's a great pitch on 1 and 2. You started in the zone, and hopefully you'll get that guy thinking he needs to protect. It turned out to be a good take.
Pickoff move to second, and he'll be back in standing up. And this is on the ground, but foul past Votto at first. The 2-2 one more time. And a swing and a miss as they caught him reaching that time, and there are 2 away.
As you can see right here, his timing just seems to be off a little bit at the plate right now. And you know what? That can happen during the course of the season. You're not always going to have your good swing. And he's the kind of guy that's got a lot of moving parts in that swing. So maybe he's at the point now in the season where he might need just a little time off so he can get back to the basics.
Garrett Jones will stand in, back in the lineup after getting the night off yesterday. There's a good fastball on the outside corner as he'll take a look at strike 1.
That's one of those fastballs that just never feels like it's going to be a strike. It's up at the letters, and that's a tough one to do anything with.
Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. No lead to speak of at second. Here's the pitch. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. The 2-1 pitch is a fastball swung on and missed. 2-2.
And sometimes if you don't get to a guy like this early, then you're never going to get to him. So you don't want to let this chance pass you by.
Runner staying tight to the bag at second. Here's the pitch. And he'll fight just to stay alive here as this is fouled away. Oh, this is hit hard towards second. But this will be pulled in out there at second base, and that'll be that. Marlins leave 1. We played an inning. No score. Brian Pena will dig in here to start out the top of the second. 7-8-9 here in a scoreless ball game.
And they'll be looking to make amends for that top of the first where they got the bases loaded but couldn't get anyone home.
And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike one.
And you know, this is a guy that loves the ball down and in. It's one of the locations he really covers well, so they're going to want to mix their spots here.
And he couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane to the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
On 0-2, if that's a curveball, a changeup, a sinker, then maybe you get a guy to chase. But it's much easier to lay off a pitch down there when it's a straight fastball.
Inside for a ball, so he misses with two straight here, and it's back to 2-2.
And the hope was that he would have chased one of those pitches, but now on 2-2, I don't think you fool around anymore.
And this is on the ground toward the hole. And a base hit, so early trouble to lead off the inning.
Well, he was fortunate to strand the bases loaded in the first inning, but he serves up a leadoff single here to start the second, so he could be in for another high-stress inning here.
Jack Hanahan digs in at the plate. Curveball is nowhere close, and it's 1-0.
Let's go, Marlins!
I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away.
Guys, come on.
Oh, double play ball to second. 4, 6. But not 3, apparently, as he'll hold on to it at second base. And we're going to have ourselves a little discussion about that call as here comes the skipper out of the first base dugout. It looked from up here that the shortstop had the ball but dropped it on the transfer. And you can see the umpire saying just that very thing. But I believe the manager has a dissenting opinion here, so he'll have his say out there before he returns. Matt Latos will take a long look down here as he may be bunting to avoid the double play. Wanting to avoid the double play here as he gets this one down. Only plays to first, so the pitcher does his job as it's a successful sacrifice.
Yeah, this early in the game, to me, this is the right decision. You give that guy at the top of your lineup a chance to drive in a run with a simple base hit.
Brandon Phillips will get a second shot now. He worked out a walk to open the ball game. Getting a few steps off a second there. Now the pitch. They set the target in, and this finds the inside corner for strike one. Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike.
That's not a sight you want to see this early as a starting pitcher. 40 pitches already.
And they'll come inside with this one, but the result's the same. It's to 2-1 now.
Well, this is a spot where it helps to have a two-seam fastball like that so you can work in on the right-handed hitters.
Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1.
He was hoping he'd get him to go up the ladder there, but that's going to set up an even more dangerous pitch here on 3-1.
And he takes ball 4. So now at least they're set up for the force at any base here with 2 away.
Not a real good sign here. Already his third walk of the ball game this early on. And that's a sign to me may not have brought his A game to the ballpark. He's had to work awfully hard out there so far.
Skip Schumacher will get a shot now with 2 on and 2 out here in inning number 2. First pitch coming. Ball 1.
Ball, action tag.
Here's a ball swung on and lofted in the air out toward right center. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Reds strand a couple. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Greg Dobbs will lead things off here as they'll have 5, 6, and 7 due up to start the home second. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Just off the plate and high, ball 1. In there at the letters, 1 and 2 now.
Very patient here to start the at-bat. Maybe even a little too patient because now he's down 1 and 2.
Yeah, and I don't think he's going to get anything better than that to hit.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And this is swung on and bounced to Phillips at second base. Phillips throws to first, and that's out number 1.
Batting 6, catcher,
Rob Brantley will take his cuts now. Now here's the first pitch. And he'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. Line hard to center field. But sadly for him, this will head straight to the center fielder as he puts it away without much trouble for the second out.
The minute he hits that, he's thinking it's a base hit all the way, but it's one of those situations where you get penalized for hitting the ball too hard. And this stayed up long enough to find the outfielder's glove out there.
Josh Willingham will stand in for the first time now, coming off a 3-hit contest in the loss last night. And he takes ball 1.
Let's go, Josh.
2-0. Very patient here in these opening few innings.
And I think that's exactly what they're going to need to do. The more hitters counts that you can get yourself in, the more fastballs you're going to see. And this is a good fastball hitting team.
Now Latos ready, the 2-0. Down low, and the plot thickens here, 3-0.
And that questionable call on the previous pitch, it really changes the at-bat because he doesn't want to just lay one in there on 2-0. Now it's 3-0, and the tide is not working in his favor.
And this is taken low for ball 4, and they'll have themselves a 2-out base runner here after all.
I think these guys are at the point of the series where they've seen enough of this guy swing the bat. Go ahead and take first base.
Ed Lucas will get his first cuts here with 2 gone now and a runner at first. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one.
Well, not really how you want to start the next guy after a walk. That pitch isn't even close.
And that catches the outside edge, 1-1. And he misses, 2-1. Inside for a ball as he falls behind to him here, 3-1.
Well, this is a good fastball spot for him now, and keep in mind, he's got a big hole on that right side of the infield.
And he misses again, ball 4, and that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on balls.
Oh, you know he wanted that one. Now the inning will continue, and the guy moves up into scoring position here.
Henderson Alvarez will step in now. And he catches the inside corner for a called strike. 0-1.
Yeah, and with 2 on now following the walk, he needed to jump ahead of the next guy, so that's a good way to start out.
Now a swing and a miss, and things are not looking real promising here. Down 0-2.
And in a spot like this, first and second with 2 away, that's where he's at his toughest on the mound. He'll bear down and start finding the corners of the strike zone. Makes it very hard for you to score runs off him.
Now a ball lined toward the alley in left center. And this is going to wind up as extra bases, as that'll play 1 for sure and maybe a second. And the second run will score as that makes it a 2-0 ball game.
And on the mound, one thing you cannot do, you can't give the other team free passes. 2 walks in the inning set this up. Now you've got a pitcher that's just hoping to get one over the plate, so he grooves this one, winds up costing him.
Christian Yelich will get his second shot at it now. He doubled to start out the home first. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0.
And now this is all about minimizing damage out there on the mound. He's got to regroup, and he's got to do it quick, or this game will get away from him.
Here's the 1-0. Comes in with the changeup, and it's 2-0. Another 2-0 count here to begin an at-bat.
Once or twice is a pattern. More than that is a trend. And he's just not going to have much success if he keeps falling behind every hitter.
Swinging a ball hit well to the right side, but this will get into the crowd. And he's fallen behind now, 3-1. A lot of deep counts for these guys early on.
And the more the better as far as they're concerned. They'd like to get him out of here as quick as they can.
Swing and a miss, and the count goes full 3-2.
And on the mound, you'd like to finish this off, but still, you don't have to lay one in there on 3-2.
Here's the payoff pitch. And a slider, called strike 3 as he couldn't pull the trigger, and the side is retired. So it's 2 runs on 1 hit, no errors, and 1 man left on. We'll go now to the top of the 3rd. The Marlins lead this one 2-0. Joey Votto is ready to go here as we begin the 3rd.
First baseman, Joey Votto.
First offering on the way. In there, strike 1. Now a ground ball towards the hole. And that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning.
Well, getting on base hasn't been the problem. They've already left 5 guys on through the first 2 innings, so now they have to find a way to get this guy around.
Jay Bruce will dig in. Drew a walk his first time around. He'll start him with a breaking ball. Too low that time. It's ball 1. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike.
Even though that's a strike, that's still not a bad take because you're facing a guy that's already walked a few guys, so make him throw some more pitches. Run that pitch count up.
And this is grounded foul near a former World Series hero, Billy Hatcher, in that first base coaching box. The right-hander deals on 1-2. And he reaches for 1 out of the zone and misses rather badly for the first out.
I love this pitch right here. Just an elevated fastball with 2 strikes. Nothing much to it. He just says, this is just a good old country fastball, and he runs it right by him.
Ryan Ludwig will get another shot. Called out on strikes his first time around. Now a check swing, but it's strike 1 anyway, says the home plate umpire. Runners on first with 1 down. Votto, the runner at first. The pitch. That's in there as well. It's a quick 0-2 count. And the curveball bounces here, but a good job behind the plate to keep it at arm's length. Oh, don't know how you lay off that one, but he did, and it's 2-2.
Boy, that's a good take there. I don't think I could have laid off that one.
Sets the 2-2 pitch. Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line and right. And that's a fair ball.
Yeah, this one looked like one of EK's 4-irons. He just kind of shanks this thing right down the right field line, but he manages to drop it just inside the chalk line, and that's a thing of beauty.
Zach Cozart will stride in again. He struck out swinging his first time.
Let's kill the inning right here.
On the ground down the first base line. And this will get past him down the line at first. It's a fair ball. The throw to the plate. And they are on the board as the run scores from second to make this a 2-1 game now.
First and second, you see the first baseman playing behind the runner. Now, if he's holding him, this might be a double play. Instead, it's by him down the line, and it's going to bring home a run.
Brian Pena will dig in. He singled his first time around. And a high strike there, 0-1.
There we go. Free swinger.
And he lays off for ball one.
Yeah, looked like he hit the target. That's a tough pitch to lay off, but he made it pan out.
Come on, let's get the ground ball.
Swinging a ball line hard towards short. In there, base hit, and that ought to get the run in from third. And now time is called here as their pitching coach is going to pay a quick visit to the mound to discuss how they want to attack things here. Jack Hanahan will stand in. He reached on a fielder's choice his first time. Lays off 1-0.
Well, you know, 3 straight hits are bad enough, but now he's making things even worse by falling behind the next guy.
And the third baseman will have a look at it, but this is back into the seats. Now the double steal is on here. Pitch swung on and missed the throw. It's there in plenty of time. He's out trying to steal third as they get the lead runner here.
Well, you know what? I like this idea. I like being aggressive in a ball game. You've already scored against this guy, so maybe now you can put a little bit more pressure on him with that sneak attack double steal. It doesn't work out here, but I don't fault him for being aggressive.
Misses, ball 2. Would you say he's not really finishing his pitches at this point?
That's a good way to put it. It looks like he's aiming a little too much, and that's not working for him.
Popped him up. Over to the left, but playable over in foul ground. Brantley will put this one away, and the side is retired. So 2 runs on 4 base hits, no errors, and 1 man left on base. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3, and we are tied 2-2. Justin Turner makes his way to the plate to get us started here in the bottom of inning number 3.
Second baseman, Justin Turner.
Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. Grounded fouled off to the right side. Hit hard to the right. Foul. Swing and a miss as he starts the third the same way he ended the second, with a punch out, one away.
Now, he was really late on this one. I mean, really late. You can see where the baseball is by the time he gets the barrel through. I mean, it's darn near in the catcher's glove already. That tells me he was probably looking for something else.
Giancarlo Stanton will try it again. Set down on strikes his first time. First pitch coming. Tried to golf at it, but he missed strike one.
Well, this pitching staff has done a pretty darn good job against him in this series.
Not able to hold on there as he swings through a pitch in the dirt, and it doesn't look good for him now. Down 0-2.
Yeah, he was out front right there, probably guessing fastball. But now, 0-2, you can't be guessing anymore. You got to find something in the strike zone and put it in play.
Low with a fastball here, in the dirt even. It's ball one.
Well, I think that fastball is just for show there. He's not trying to throw this for a strike.
Lays off the 1-2 changeup, and he's worked it back to 2-2.
Well, he kind of got caught chasing those first two pitches out of the strike zone, but I think he's caught on to their little game now. Two tough pitches that he took with two strikes, and the count now 2-2.
Strike three called, and that is back-to-back punch-outs here in the inning. 3 in a row total, and there are 2 away.
And here this is one more time on show track. You could see it. He checked his swing there, and I think he did so in time, but you can clearly see that that pitch is in the strike zone, and I think ultimately that was a called third strike.
Garrett Jones will stand in here hoping to at least put a ball in play here this inning. Here's a slider to start things out, looked at for ball one.
And if he can get himself into a fastball count, don't be surprised if he has a big cut at something. Maybe try and break this tie ball game.
Swing and a miss as he ramps up on the fastball, 1-1.
Right now, they'd be lucky to just put one in play.
Very high, 2-1.
Let's go, Marlins! Here we go!
And this is fouled back and out of play. Now a fastball, and he popped him up over toward the left side of the infield. Hanahan is there, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Marlins. We're through 3, tied 2 apiece. Matt Latos will stand in now to get us going here in the 4th.
Matt Latos.
First pitch on the way. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. Grounded foul off to the right and over toward the dugout. And this ball will be chopped foul. Trying to pick up that outside corner, but this misses, and it's back to even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
Well, always nice to have the pitcher leading off an inning, and here he retires him to start the 4th.
Brandon Phillips will stand in. Base on balls his last time. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0.
They've already walked him twice already, so I wouldn't be surprised if they worked around him again.
Upstairs with it yet again. It's 2-0 now. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. Throw on to the first baseman. Jones is in time. 2 away now. So with 2 gone here in the 4th, let's check out our pitch speed comparison for the 2 starters. And both guys can go back and get it when they need to. 96 on the one hand, 94 on the other. Skip Schumacher will dig in again. He popped up in his first plate appearance and flew out last time around. And that's taken for strike 1.
And even with 2 outs, this is a team that can still put something together here, especially in this part of the lineup, so you can't let your guard down.
Ooh, back-to-back tough pitches, and he's down 0-2 now.
And now with the 0-2 count, he's got probably 5 different pitches he can throw here. So as a hitter, what are you going to do?
Still sticking with the fastball, but this time he lays off. It's 1-2.
Not a real good 0-2 there. You don't necessarily want it in the zone, but you do want to at least give him something to think about.
Now a swing and a little bouncer softly hit to the right side of the mound. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Reds. On to the bottom of the 4th. This game's tied at 2-2. Greg Dobbs will lead things off here in the home half of the 4th.
Marlins, third baseman, Greg Dobbs.
First pitch coming. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. Now he takes something off there as this is skied out to fairly deep center field. And this is handled by Ludwig now for the first out.
You know, I think we all found out very quickly here, the very first season at this place, that the ball just doesn't carry all that well. If you think back to even the first game, remember when Giancarlo Stanton hit about 1,200 feet worth of outs? It's very difficult to hit the ball out of center field here.
Rob Brantley will stand in. A line-out victim his first time. And looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1.
And after that call, you know he's got to be turning around to say something like, hey, you know what? This guy doesn't need any help.
2 runs on 2 hits, and no errors in the game for the Marlins. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. A little bit outside. 2-1.
Yeah, and when that pitch starts off outside, it's much easier to get a better view of it and then just lay off.
Now a ball fouled down the right field line out of play, so that'll move the count to 2-2 now. Here now the 2-2. Now a swing and another fly ball here as things are getting busy out there in Central. Ludwig is there as he had to travel a ways, but he makes the catch deep in the alley for the second out.
Well, that's 2 straight flyouts here, and this is one thing you've got to do if you're a visiting pitcher. You have to adjust to each individual ballpark. He knows he's got more room than usual out there, so he uses that to his advantage.
Josh Willingham will stride in. He walked and came around to score his first time. Now the first pitch. Breaking ball for a strike. 0-1. And Willingham watches that one miss. A ball and a strike. And they continue to work low in the zone. This catches the knees for strike 2. Here it comes. 2-2 now with 2 away and the base is empty.
And he's tracking that all the way across the plate, but that had too much sweep to it for him to think of swinging.
Swing and a ball hit to the left side, and this is going to wind up a souvenir. 2 runs on 2 hits, and no errors in the game for the Marlins. And this misses now as Latos runs the count full to 3-2.
Well, that's an opportunity wasted on the mound there. A hitter's got to be defensive on 2-2, but that was so far outside, he didn't even have to worry about chasing it.
That's out to left. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? Schumacher is under this one as he tucks this one away to retire the side. Miami down in order. We'll head to the 5th, tied at 2. Joey Votto will make his way towards the box to lead off the 5th.
Joey Votto.
And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. Here's a swing and a shot back up the middle. And that'll get down for a base hit.
Well, the previous pitch was a fastball away. This time, they try to come in with that fastball, and he jumped all over it.
Jay Bruce will try again. Struck out swinging his last time through. Votto, the runner at first. The pitch. This is hit sharply to the right side, and that's a base hit as it's through into right. And the runner will hold at second, so 2 on with nobody out.
There you go. Back-to-back singles here to open up the inning and have him set up in a good position to break this deadlock.
Ryan Ludwig will stand in now with 2 on here and nobody out to begin the inning.
And on the mound, he hasn't found himself in too many rough spots so far, so this might be his first real test of the ballgame.
Let's get him out.
And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0.
And now with that pitch count getting up there just a little bit, you can see that some of these pitches are missing just a little farther away than they were earlier.
Some activity out in the bullpen now as a couple of left-handers begin to stir. And this is fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul. On the ground to short. This could be 2. Turner for 1. On to Jones at first. It's a double play.
Boy, this is a tough turn out there at short. You can see him be forced to backhand the ball and then pivot on that right leg and throw against the momentum of his body. Nothing simple about that throw, and that's an easy one to throw right out into right field.
Zach Cozart will stand in. A strikeout victim his first time and then a base hit last time around. Here's the first pitch to him. First pitch here misses wide, 1-0.
And even after the double play, you can still make something out of this inning with a simple base hit here.
In for a strike, it's 1-1.
Yeah, curveball, then changeup here on the first couple pitches. Now might be the time to see him run that fastball in on his hands. Maybe try and get this guy to pop something up.
Ball runs in on him here as this is flared out towards second. Throw in time and the side is retired. So no runs here on 2 base hits, no errors, and a runner left. Last half of the 5th coming up, and we are tied 2-2. Ed Lucas will stand in to lead things off in the bottom of the 5th.
The shortstop, Ed Lucas.
Latos back to work as he gets ahead of the first man to greet him here, 0-1.
I tell you, he's got a good pace, a good tempo to him out there right now.
Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back. Swing and a hot shot towards the hole. And that is through into left, and an 0-2 mistake here results in a leadoff single.
Wow. You've got the guy in the hole, 0-2. He's forced to protect the outer edges, but he doesn't have to worry about protecting against a pitch like this. Look where it is. That's a big mistake in location there, leading off an inning.
Henderson Alvarez will stand in what would appear to be a sacrifice situation here. couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. And the pitcher is, in fact, bunting here as he puts this one down. And the toss will go to Phillips at first base, so the sacrifice works as planned.
And that's exactly what you want out of your pitcher. No long at-bat, get in, get it down, and get out of there. And on one pitch, he's able to get the job done.
Christian Yelich will dig in, 1 for 2 to this point in the ball game. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. One out and a runner on second base. Here's a changeup that's right there, 1-1. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Not much of a lead at second. Now here's the pitch. Called strike 2 as he locks him up there.
Boy, he just turned that thing over perfectly. He put that thing right on a dime.
And that's taken high for a ball. It's full now, 3-2.
Yeah, and that's not the pitch you want to throw on 2-2. I mean, that was so high, he didn't even have to think about swinging at it.
Let's go. Line drive now.
And the payoff pitch is chopped foul at home plate, so we'll do it again. Still 3-2. The next 3-2. And a swing and a miss there on a late breaking slider as he set down on strikes for the second time this afternoon.
Yeah, and there are some times where you characterize a pitch as a sweeping slider, but this one does not fall into that category. I mean, this is a nasty little break at the end. Tough to do anything with that.
Justin Turner will stand in now. He flew out in his first time around and then was a strikeout victim last time. Runner holding tight at second. Now the pitch. In tight with the curveball. Backed up on him a little there, and it's ball 1.
Yeah, trying to go front door with that breaking ball. Started it a little too far inside, though.
And he looks at a slider in there. 1-1. Close to the bag at second there. Now the pitch. Fastball called strike. 1-2.
Yeah, you can't afford to be selective now. You've got to expand that zone. Try and put something in play.
Here we go.
And a good spot for that pitch as it's chopped foul. 2 out here and a runner at second. Swinging a hard hit ball towards the hole, and that's through into left field for a base hit. And they're going to hold that runner at third base, as even with 2 away, they didn't like their chances there.
And you'd like to think that a 2-out single would score your guy from second, but this ball was just hit too hard, and he's forced to hold on at third base.
Giancarlo Stanton will stand in now. A punch-out victim twice already. EK, I'll ask you because you're the one sitting next to me. Do you approach an at-bat differently when you have 2 strikeouts under your belt this early in the game?
Well, you do in the sense that whatever you did the first 2 times, it wasn't working. But I think if you start worrying too much about trying to avoid the hat trick or worse, it'll start becoming a mind game, and you'll start falling into some pretty bad habits.
In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. And here's a fastball inside as the count moves to 2-0 now.
A much better approach here at the plate so far. Now, he's not working from behind in the count like he has his first few at-bats.
Three and 0 now. Green light here on 3-0.
Yeah, I want my run producer swinging the bat. If it's my number 7 hitter, probably not.
Runners on first and third, 2 away. And there's a strike as he'll try to work his way back. It's 3-1.
Yeah, he needed that one to avoid loading the bases, but it's still a long road back from here.
And he misses with it for ball 4, so the bases will be loaded now with 2 away.
Well, we knew he had to work carefully with the runner in scoring position, but I don't think a walk was what he had in mind. It's going to make things just a little trickier now with the bases loaded.
Garrett Jones will get a chance here in one of the bigger spots in the ballgame thus far. Bases loaded now with 2 away. And he drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1.
And that's what he needed here with 2 outs. He couldn't afford to fall behind another guy here in the inning, so that's a good job to jump in that driver's seat with strike 1.
And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Two out, bases loaded. Takes a look at a changeup there, and it's a ball and 2 strikes now.
Well, he's got a big pitch coming up here. That would be huge if he could get out of this with the game still even.
And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2.
Oh, that's a tough take, but a good one. The pressure's still squarely on the pitcher out there. He's still got to come in.
Now a swing and a miss. He struck him out, so he's able to tightrope it out of danger here, and the inning is over. Marlins leave all 3 through 5, all even at 2-2. Brian Pena will get things started here in the top of inning number 6.
Brian Pena.
Starts him out with a slider for a strike.
And if he's getting tired, it's not showing in his slider. That pitch is still as tight as it was in the 2nd inning.
And here's a ball hit in the air. Brantley is out of the crouch, and he stays with it for out number 1.
Yeah, a good pitch there as he gets the pop out on the fastball as we take a look at his pitch breakdown so far.
Jack Hanahan will dig in now, hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. First pitch is a fastball that's shot right back up the middle and on into center field for a base hit.
Yeah, and plenty of hits here so far, but not a lot to show for it in the run column. Maybe this can help turn that around as they get a man on here with just one away.
Roger Bernardina will be summoned off the bench here as he'll pinch hit with the runner at first and one gone in the inning. Here's the first offering. And a check swing here. They'll point down to the third base umpire, but no swing on that one. It's ball one. Throw over to first. Oh, and it froze him, and they got him.
This is all about quickness with the right-handed pitcher on the mound. Here, they catch him in between steps that time, and the result is an easy pickoff.
Now a swing and a ball foul tipped right off our home plate umpire, and with no time to react, that is tough duty back there. Let's hope he's okay. And no complaint about that one. That's a strike, and it's 1-2. Bases are empty here with two men out. And the fastball easy to lay off that time, 2-2. And he just does manage to fight this one off as it's fouled away. Swing and a miss as the slider sets him down for the final out of the inning. Reds go down quietly. Home half of the sixth inning coming up, deadlocked at 2 apiece. Sam LeCure will come on now as he'll start out the bottom of the sixth.
Number 63, Sam LeCure.
Greg Dobbs will step in now. He's bounced out and flown out in his first 2 plate appearances. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Three and 0 now. One thing that man right there will not tolerate, leadoff walks.
Especially right out of the bullpen. This might be a quick outing if that happens.
And that one misses, so the leadoff man will head down to first on ball 4 to start the bottom of the sixth.
Well, it seems to me like you've at least got to make him go after something there. I mean, the bat never left his shoulder. That's making it way too easy for a guy leading off the inning.
Rob Brantley will dig in now. He's lined out and flied out in 2 trips. Here's the first offering. Now a fastball on the inside corner, and he takes a look at strike 1.
And that's what he needed to do after the 4-pitch walk. Come right back and get ahead versus the next guy.
Now a ball hit in the air, but in play perhaps down the line. Schumacher will get there as he makes the catch in foul territory for the first out.
Now, this is a really tough play for a left fielder here, especially when he's moving to his right, because there's almost no foul ground here until that wall comes right up in your face. So just a great job to stay with that play.
Josh Willingham will stand in. He flew out his last time up. Watches a fastball right there for strike one. Ball one.
Let's go now. Base hit here.
The pitch, a fastball off his glove, and it bounds away. And a very big mistake, as that'll move the possible go-ahead run into scoring position.
Well, behind the plate, he might have been more concerned with trying to frame that pitch than he was trying to catch it. You know, they do get the called strike here, but you know what else? They get the pass ball.
And a breaking ball in the dirt that time for a ball. And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone.
In a game like this, you hope that the bottom half of your order can pick up the slack here, but this isn't going to help much. Go grab some bench.
Ed Lucas will stride in. He singled in his last plate appearance. Keeping him close there at second. Now the pitch. Knuckle curve down below the knees. 1-0. And he'll lay off here as well, and it's 2-0 to the Miami third sacker. And a very low strike there. Trying to speed up the game, perhaps. It's 2-1.
Whew, that's a gift.
Punch one through.
And he's fallen behind now, 3-1. In danger now of a second walk out of the bullpen.
Not exactly providing relief. He's got to find it here somehow.
And that misses, ball 4. So it's first and second now with 2 out.
And for as hot as this guy's been recently, this is a no-brainer. Take the bat out of his hands any chance you get.
Jared Saltalamacchia will start to loosen up in the on-deck circle as he'll bat with 2 on and 2 out here. A decent lead at second. Here's the pitch. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1.
Good pitch right there. Right on the heels of a walk. He needed to get ahead of the next guy, and he did just that.
And now the Reds are going to get the bullpen moving here, and it's a lefty and a right-hander up and throwing. Breaking ball. That's in the dirt as he takes a ball.
And with 2 walks in the inning already, he can't afford to fall behind anybody else if he wants to stay in the game.
Runner staying tight to the bag at second. Here's the pitch. And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now.
Yeah, he's not trying to hit him, I don't think, but sometimes you need to keep guys honest up there. I think that's all he was trying to do there.
Now here's one hit in the air to the right side, but this is back into the seats, a foul ball. Another 2-2 offering, and here's a ball hit in the air. Hanahan has got it, and the side is retired. A couple of walks, but no damage. On to the back third here this afternoon, and we've got it for you on the show. Welcome back to South Florida. All tied at 2 apiece as we get set to start the 7th, but before we do, let's have a look at our game summary through the first 6. Dan Jennings is on to pitch now as he'll take over to start inning number 7. Brandon Phillips will lead it off here in the top of inning number 7. And now the Marlins bullpen will swing into action as a lefty and a right-hander start to get loose. And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0.
He just about went around. He was lucky to put on the brakes when he did.
Here's the 1-0 now to Phillips. Grounded foul off to the right. And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. And that's high for a ball. It's 2-2. Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now, 3-2. And now a swing and a routine fly ball out towards center. And the 7th inning starts with a fly out here, 1 away.
And really, from what we've seen here so far this afternoon, balls just don't seem to have a whole lot of carry to them, and this was another example right there.
Skip Schumacher will stride in, grounded out his last time through. Lefty against lefty here as this is taken for a ball. 1-0. Not close. It's 2-0. And here's a slider for a called strike. Pitch on the way. And this is in the air down the left field line and into foul territory. Willingham is over now, and he puts this one away in foul territory, and there are 2 men out.
Well, you know, he had the right idea up there, so at least you know he's thinking. He tried to go the other way with this ball, but he got under it just a little bit, and it's an easy play out there in left field.
Joey Votto will try and keep it going, 3 for 3 thus far. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. And indeed it will. He throws him out at first, and the side is retired.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Reds are down in order, and this game is still tied at 2-2. J.J. Hoover will get the ball now as he'll take over on the mound to start the home 7th.
J.J. Hoover.
Christian Yelich will step in now to lead off the home half of the 7th.
Center fielder, Christian Yelich.
Couldn't quite pull that swing back. He went around for strike 1. Slider, and that's in there for strike 2. And here's a ball hit in the air. Cozart retreats to the outfield grass, and he has it for out number 1.
Well, this is just kind of a little soft humpback liner, and these look like the easiest plays in the world, but Eric will tell you, sometimes a ball can knuckle on you a little bit. It didn't happen to him right there, and that's an easy play.
Justin Turner will dig in. He singled his last time around. First pitch coming. In there, no balls and a strike. And he takes strike 2.
Yeah, that pitch is still up a little bit, but at least this one was out on a corner. But I don't think I'd want to be making a living up there too much.
Don't strike out.
Slider, good 2-strike pitch, but it misses 1-2.
And now, as a hitter, 1 and 2, you've got to be thinking right center field. You'll take a little swing out and try to drive something the other way.
And this is going to be a foul ball. 1 out, nobody on. They try to come in with the fastball, but it's too far in, and it's even at 2-2.
Yeah, 2 straight fastballs in on the hands. They haven't produced a strikeout. So now 2-2, you've got a few options here.
Here's a fastball that swung on and hit pretty well out to deep left field. Schumacher's there to take it in, and there are 2 away now.
I really couldn't ask for much more out of a 7th inning guy. He's come in, throwing a bunch of strikes, and he's got 2 quick outs to show for it here with the score still tied.
Giancarlo Stanton will stand in. Base on balls his last time. Trying to jam him with the first pitch slider, but it's in a bit too tight for ball 1.
Well, that's a pretty good spot to try and lock him up inside, but, you know, he can turn on that location if that's out over the plate.
fastball runs a bit inside. He's down 2-0. You still come after him now on 2-0?
I think you have to be a little careful, but yeah, I don't think you can just give up on him.
A strike, and it's 2-1.
That's a great call there on 2-0. The whole world's thinking fastball, but they dropped the hammer on him.
Now a fastball for a strike, and from 2-0, it's back to 2-2.
And guys, this has been just what the doctor ordered out of the bullpen.
Yeah, they needed him to come in and give him a strong inning, and he's done exactly that.
Struck him out as his woes continue, as that's his third strikeout of the game. 1-2-3 go the Marlins. Score remains 2-2. Jason Bourgeois will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 30, Jason Bourgeois.
Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Too high that time with the inning's first pitch. It's ball one. Started to go around there. Appeal down to first. Yes, sir, says the first base umpire. Strike one. And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1. And he fires a fastball now for a called strike two. Now a ball rolled foul toward first as he stays alive. And here's a fastball that he takes the other way out to fairly deep right. And the pinch hitter is retired here, one away. Not a lot of offense to go around, but a very tightly contested ball game. 2-2 our score here in the eighth, as it's starting to look more like one run may be enough to win this one. Ryan Ludwig will get another shot. He hit into a double play his last time. First pitch to him. High and away on the first pitch fastball there. It's ball one. Swing, hard hit ball to second. Throw on to the first baseman. Jones is in time. Two away now. Zach Cozart will step in, a ground-out victim as last time. First offering on the way, and that misses for ball one. Lays off the fastball away, and it's 2-0. On good opposite field power here as this fastball is taken high and deep to right. And this is going to get down for what should be extra bases. And there's your potential go-ahead run. And he'll coast into second here with a 2-out double.
Oh, and this will give us a great look as we check it out in show motion. You can see him give it his all as this ball is just out of his reach. And he's going to pay the price, too, as he crashes into that wall at full speed.
Brian Pena will get an opportunity here in a run-scoring spot now following the 2-out double. First pitch is a slider called for a strike. For Cozart, he's in scoring position with his 15th double of the year. Fouled straight back. Here's a swing and a ground ball, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Drifting into foul territory now toward the third base dugout. Toward the dugout. Did he catch it? He did! What a play there to end the inning. Danger averted following the 2-out double. More to come from Marlins Park right after this. Jason Bourgeois will stick around as he'll take over in right field.
Now playing right field, number 30, Jason Bourgeois.
Garrett Jones will stand in now, hoping to get on track as they've been able to neutralize his power out of the cleanup spot. 0 for 3 thus far. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. And he gets a piece of this one to foul it toward the backstop. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. And this is hit weakly in fair territory up the line. And Votto will take this one to the bag himself for the out.
And I kind of think even in a normal defensive alignment, he probably makes this play. But here you can see him playing close to the line because he's got backup in the form of his second baseman. And it winds up a fairly routine ground out to first.
Greg Dobbs will stand in. Base on balls his last time. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. You have to say they've really had a good game plan for attacking the 3, 4, 5 hitters all game long.
Yeah, and I think the only thing that's better than a game plan has been the execution of that game plan. You're exactly right. They've held this lineup at bay.
And Dobbs can't come up with that one as he falls into a quick hole here, 0-2.
Wow, what a good time to take something off of that pitch, and they had him fooled pretty good on that one.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Now this is back up the middle, and it'll get into center field. And a chance now with the go-ahead run at first and 1 away.
A good job there of making a 2-strike adjustment. Very compact there. He uses the middle of the field, and this just finds its way into center for a base hit.
Rob Brantley will try again. 0 for 3 thus far. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. First pitch is a changeup for a called strike. A look here at the hits per side here in the late going.
Let's keep it going.
Here's a late swing and a miss, strike two.
Ah, that thing's knee-high on the outside third of the plate. Pretty understandable why he couldn't catch up with that one.
Fouled back. And here's a slider that runs inside that time, and that'll keep him from diving out over the plate.
You don't want guys to get too comfortable up there, so that's a good idea to run something in tight.
Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are two gone.
Oh, that could be the defining moment of the game right there. He's got one more guy to get through in the inning, but that was a huge out, number two.
So two gone now in the Miami eighth, and that'll bring in the left fielder, Josh Willingham. Now the first pitch. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. And the curveball bounces here, but a good job behind the plate to keep it at arm's length. And this is fouled back and out of play. Two out with the possible go-ahead run at first. Called strike that time, and it's even at 2-2. And a tough pitch on two strikes as he's able to foul it off. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. Another try at 2-2. And a little battle brewing here as he fights off the two-strike pitch and chops it foul. He took a big swing that time as he lifts a high pop-up, drifting into foul territory on the right side. And no problems over there for Votto as that'll end the inning. One left for Miami. Score remains deadlocked at 2-2. And now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Archimedes Caminero will enter now to start the ninth inning, as his job will be keeping the game tied until the bottom half.
Archimedes Caminero, now playing left field and batting in the ninth spot.
Jack Hanahan will stand in, needing to get things started here in the top of the ninth. Ninth inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. Now a ball hit back up the middle. Throw is not in time, and a great job of legging that out as now the go-ahead run is on base to lead off the inning.
Maybe a turning point here in a tie ball game. They catch a break, they get the infield single on this ball. Now what will they do from there? They've got tons of options.
Billy Hamilton will come on to pinch hit now with a runner at first and nobody out. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike one. Outside for a ball, 1-1.
And the reason he's working away so much here is because he's got that big hole on the right side of the infield to worry about. You don't want to give this guy something where he can just roll over a ground ball and still get it into right field.
Swing and a miss on the splitter, and it's 1-2. Go-ahead runs aboard here at first with nobody out. And he looks at a cold strike 3 as the cut fastball's in there, and that's out number 1. Brandon Phillips will stand in with a go-ahead run at first and 1 down, so he'll need to beware of the ground ball here. Here's the first pitch. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. Nervous time now in that third base dugout.
Heck, nervous time up here. My heart's racing, and I'm just watching this game.
Possible go-ahead runs on first, 1 away. Swing and a ball bounced back up the middle, and Phillips has himself a base hit.
A little bad luck there defensively. If that's hit at an infielder, it's a double play. But instead, now you're in hot water here with 1 away.
Jarrett Burton comes on now, trying to keep this ball game tied.
Number 61, Jarrett Burton.
Skip Schumacher will stand in now in what could be one of the bigger at-bats of the ball game.
And what he has to do right here is put his 0 for 4 out of his mind. He hasn't had the greatest of performances to this point in the game, but he could make up for it with a big hit right here.
And this is low, but it's corralled quickly, and both runners will have to hang on. Up around the letters with that one for ball 2.
And one thing you can't do here, you cannot lose him and load the bases. He's still got a couple pitches to play with, but I'd expect this one to be somewhere in a strike zone.
Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch. And there's the first strike, 2-1.
Yeah, you know, he probably got the fastball he was looking for, but on 2-0, you can look for one pitch in one spot. And if it's not in that spot, you take it.
Runners are at first and second with 1 away. Easy there, big fella. 2-2. And that one never threatened the zone. It's gone full now to 3-2.
Obviously, the last thing you want to do here is load the bases when you've got that guy on deck.
On the ground to short. Could this be 2? Turner for 1. On to Jones, not in time, and they'll just get the 1.
Yep, they're able to get that force at second base, but that's it. So meanwhile, that go-ahead run gets to move up 90 feet. He's now standing on third.
Joey Votto will step in a big spot here with the go-ahead run at third and 2 men out. Now a changeup to start him out, but that's looked at down and in for ball 1. A high strike there, and it's 1-1. And And this is down at knee level as it's chopped foul at home plate. Another change. This one's low. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes.
That's a good idea, 1 and 2 right there, just to see if he'd chase. But now with the count even, I think this one has to be in the strike zone because you don't want to run the risk of loading the bases for the cleanup guy.
Runners at the corners, 2 men out. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Strikes him out on a good pitch, so 1 run can win it as we head to the bottom of the inning. Reds strand a couple, and this game is still tied at 2-2. Sean Marshall will come on needing to get 3 outs here to try to send this game to extra innings.
Sean Marshall.
Ed Lucas is set to go now as we lead off the bottom of the ninth. And now the Reds are going to get the bullpen moving here, and it's a lefty and a right-hander up and throwing. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. Pitch to the plate is a slider for a strike, and it's all knotted up at 1-1. And a slider misses here. 2 balls and a strike. Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1.
And this is a nice job so far out of that number 8 hole. Taking some pitches, trying to get on, leading off the inning.
(3-1) is a fastball, and he can't connect. 3-2.
Well, this is turning into a real dogfight now.
And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
So nice to have a left-handed weapon like this in your bullpen. And he gets the leadoff man here for an important first out.
Brian Bogusevic will get his first shot at it here. First pitch on the way. Lefty versus lefty, and the first pitch misses for ball 1. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now.
Yeah, and he didn't even have to think twice about that one. And now he's got a good hitters count here, 2-0.
And that misses as well. 3-0. Seems like they're working very cautiously here. Is this a little too cautious?
Yeah, I mean, why are they giving this guy so much credit up there? He's someone that you got to come right after.
That one's in there. 3-1.
And at the plate, he might have been told, look, you're taken until you get a strike. It's not a bad idea.
And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential winning run is aboard at first.
And you'd like to say, good job there, good eye. But in reality, nobody's swinging at that pitch. It's not even close.
Christian Yelich will stand in a tie ball game here where a ball in the alley could end this thing. too low, 1-0. And now the wheels spin in that first base dugout.
Oh, that man right there's got to be sweating bullets. Hard to say I blame him at all.
Possible winning run on first, 1 man away. The 1-0. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike.
And you can see him trying to be a little bit more patient here. He's got 2 strikeouts already, but he's got to be careful not to fall too far behind.
Now a swing and a ground ball, but this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. And he is down on strikes again. So get your hats out. That's the 3rd strikeout of the game.
And this is why, as a hitter, working the count in your favor is so important. I mean, here, this is probably a ball, but you can't risk taking this pitch on 1 and 2 and hope that you get the benefit of the umpire's call. You pretty much have to swing at it, even though you probably wouldn't have been able to do much with it in the first place.
And now the right-handed batting Jeff Baker is in the on-deck circle. It looks like he'll be called upon to pinch hit here. Here's the first pitch. And here's a fastball from Marshall. Good pitch as he gets ahead. No balls and a strike.
And if there's one guy on this roster that wants the ball in a moment like this, this is the guy.
Possible winning run stands at first with 2 out here. Still taking here as he looks at the slider this time, and he's in a big hole now, down 0-2.
Well, no taking now. He's going to have to swing the bat.
That's inside and low. It's a ball and 2 strikes. From the belt, kicks and deals. In the dirt, might not be enough to try it. And he is safe at second, and the wild pitch here could prove costly with 2 away.
Yeah, you know, right now he's just holding on to that curveball just a little too long. This is about a 58-footer, and once it skips away, he's going to make it up to second easily.
And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2.
Well, he almost hit him on the last pitch, and he's showing he doesn't care. He's coming right back inside.
And good contact there as this is hit high and deep to right center. And he will make the catch just shy of the track, and the inning is over. Marlins leave 1. Score remains 2-2. Jeff Baker will stay in the ballgame now as he comes on to play second here.
Now playing second base, number 10, Jeff Baker.
Jason Bourgeois will lead it off here in the top of inning number 10.
Right fielder, Jason Bourgeois.
They set the target in, and this finds the inside corner for strike 1. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. And this is going to be a foul ball. One, two, and 2-2. Fouled back. Now a high bouncer toward the hole. Throw to first gets him. One out here to lead off the 10th.
Next for Cincinnati, center fielder.
Ryan Ludwig will step in. 1 for 4 in the ballgame. And just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. And a ball popped foul to the right side, out of play. And this will be fouled away. 1 out, nobody on. Now he takes something off there as this is skied out to fairly deep center field. And now he has some trouble with it in center. And he is into second base with 1 away as the go-ahead run.
Well, it looked like he got a fairly good read on this ball. You see him try to time his leap here, but it's just out of his reach in center. Once it's by him, this turns into an easy double.
Zach Cozart will dig in, needing to find a way to get that go-ahead run in from second base. To the right side, and that's going to get through. It's a base hit. Throw comes in quickly here, so that'll hold that go-ahead run at third now with still only 1 away.
Boy, these fans will be happy to see this guy leave town, that's for sure. He has absolutely eaten him up here in this series. He delivers again.
Brian Pena will try again. 2 for 4 in the ballgame. Corners are in here. Now the first pitch. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. A look at the hit totals there into extra innings.
Double play, kill, stand, and
And he looks at a changeup in there. 1-1. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Just does stay alive as this is fouled back. and a miss. He struck him out, and a big out there as the go-ahead run stays at third with 2 gone now. Jack Hanahan will step in, a base hit in his last time. And they'll try and get him out in front to start the at-bat, but this misses off the plate away. It's ball 1.
Whoa, that one definitely took off on him right there. He's lucky that thing didn't go all the way to the backstop.
Fastball in there for a strike. 92 on the radar gun that time.
Yeah, there's a good one right there. Right over the top. And just fire that thing in there.
Grounded, foul. Oh, and this is lined into right center field. That's a base hit. Trotting in to score is the runner from third, and they've taken the lead with a run here in the 10th.
That's a great example of one teammate picking up another there. After the guy before him struck out, couldn't drive the run in, he gets him off the hook here by knocking in the run with 2 away.
David Carpenter will come on to make his 40th appearance this season. And it looks like the call is out for a pinch hitter as the switch-hitting Ramon Santiago will grab a bat and make his way toward the on-deck circle. And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul. Two straight fastballs now as he powers ahead 0-2.
That thing's coming in there hot. 96 miles an hour.
Runner not going anywhere at second. Now the pitch. Way outside. 1-2. Two men are on with 2 men out. And this is fouled back and out of play. Not much of a lead at second. Now here's the pitch. Line drive. Base hit left field. And a big RBI there as the run scores from second to make this a 2-run game now.
The second baseman, number 4, Brandon Phillips.
Brandon Phillips. We'll see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home here in the inning so far. That hits the outside corner. It's strike 1.
Yeah, even with 2 on and 2 away, this is not a guy that's going to back down out there. He comes right after him with a fastball, and he gets ahead.
And he checks his swing. Did he go around? Yes, says the first base umpire. Strike 2. Close to the bag at second there. Now the pitch. He can't get him to bite this time. It's 1-2.
Still now on 1-2. You don't have to make the perfect pitch out there. The count is still well in your favor on the mound.
And he strikes him out here for out number 3, but the damage has been done as now they'll need some extra inning heroics to pull this one out. So it's 2 runs on 4 base hits, no errors and a couple of men left on. So now we'll see if these guys can get even in the bottom of inning number 10. Aroldis Chapman will get the call here an inning later than usual as he'll try to save this one in the 10th.
Aroldis Chapman.
Giancarlo Stanton will lead it off now in the home half of inning number 10. Looks like the Reds are going to have some stirring in the bullpen as the lefties begin to heat up down there. In there, and it's 0-1.
And here's where you don't need to be an RBI guy. You don't need to be a home run guy. You have to be a leadoff guy. Just get on base somehow to give that tying run on deck a shot.
And a good job to lay off the fastball there close, but it's 1-1.
I'll give him this. He's not intimidated up there. That was inside. Close to triple digits. He didn't even flinch.
And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1.
You got to think one thing here. Get on base. A walk will do the trick.
And he's fallen behind now, 3-1.
And down by 2, you better believe they'll take a leadoff walk right here. Anything to get a base runner.
I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. And he'll strike out here yet again, as it's been a ball game to forget thus far. 4 strikeouts.
Well, it doesn't matter who's out there right now. He's just had no luck against anyone. This one, it gives him the sombrero. His 4th strikeout of the afternoon.
Garrett Jones will stride in, grounded out his last time through. Lefty against lefty here as this is taken for a ball. 1-0. Inside corner, a ball and a strike. Oh, and he rips this one to first. And that is through into right field for a 1-out single.
Here's a situation where he just says, shift. What shift? I tell you, you got to hit a ball awfully, awfully hard to get it through an alignment like that. But he's able to do it here.
Greg Dobbs will get another crack. 1 for 3 thus far. First pitch coming. And that's in there for strike 1.
Just no chance to pull the trigger on that one. It just got on him too fast.
Runner at first here, 1 man out. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2.
Boys, that's 99 right through him.
And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
The catcher, number 19.
How about that sequence right there? Fastball, fastball, and fastball again. No surprise what he's featuring out there today. Just straight hard stuff. And he gets the 3-pitch see you later.
Rob Brantley will try and erase his 0 for 4 in the ballgame. In there for strike 1.
Yeah, the velocity's good here, but I'm not so sure about the location. That was right down the middle.
2 out with the man at first. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
And now 0-2 here. This is where you need to expand the zone. If it's close, you got to let it fly.
Oh, he went for the knockout pitch that time, but a good eye. 1-2. And he strikes him out to end it here as they were able to get the possible tying run to the plate, but could not cash in.
Well, it took them an extra inning to do it, but they'll certainly take it as they lock up a good road victory here in 10 innings.
Time for one last check of the line score in this extra innings victory. And guys, the Reds were able to claim victory here thanks in no small part to the efforts of this man on the mound, Aroldis Chapman. What a performance he turned in. He's our tops player of the game.
Yeah, it's nice to have someone like this you can call on to finish things out for you, and he came on to slam the door shut.
So that's a wrap here this afternoon. For EK, Psycho, and the rest of our crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, log on to theshownation.com. The Reds win this one 4-2. So long from South Florida.